Hi guys and gals, it's John
And Emily.
from AFK Books and Records in beautiful Virginia Beach, Virginia. It's a little chilly in here because our HVAC system failed, so it's going to be a little cool this weekend. Just wear a jacket. Be sure to bring Emily some hot chocolate and Des. I'm going to be in Las Vegas seeing the Rolling Stones, so I don't really care what temperature it is here.
Wow, okay.
So,
rude.
but anyway, hopefully all this incredibly hot vinyl that we just got in will warm everybody up. I'm going to kick it off with something that has not arrived yet, so we're going to start the day with a piece of paper that we'll be rolling in tomorrow. Are you ready for this? Let me put on my glasses. Bum, ba, ba. Radiohead Kid Amnesia. 21 years since the release of their seminal albums Kid A and Amnesiac comes a combined and expanded reissue put back together as originally intended with an additional disc of bonus material, including 2 original unreleased recordings. We're going to have a super limited indie exclusive red vinyl on this to kick it off, and we'll also have a shiny CD set right here. Look at that. There it is.
Wow.
We should have this fairly early tomorrow. We got tracking. It's all good. They'll be in. We'll be calling you if you pre-ordered. Next up, also in that shipment, more paper.
More paper! It's Snail Mail Valentine. The hotly anticipated sophomore album marks the first new music from Lindsay Jordan since 2018's powerful debut Lush, which was included in the top 5
Speaking
albums.
of Lush, no, go ahead. No, you don't even drink, do you?
No, I don't. Thank you.
That's good.
It was included in the top 5 albums of 2018 by Pitchfork. We'll have limited indie exclusive gold version.
Pitchfork also just best new music on the single and 8.5 rating on the vinyl. Again, whether you care about what Pitchfork says, you know, who knows? We don't want to pass any value judgments there, but a really great record. Everything we've heard is fantastic.
Yep.
So moving right along to this. Hey, Black Keys, El Camino. 10 years gone under the bridge, and we have sold a ton of Caminos. Check this one out though. We've got a deluxe 3 LP, this guy, which includes a remaster of the original and 2 LPs of their amazing 2012 live show in Portland, Maine, plus a bonus poster and new liner notes by David Frick. Or you can go big with this box right here and score all of this plus 2 more LPs of their BBC sessions, a bonus lithograph, and a new car scent air freshener. Come on, it's definitely worth it just for the air freshener. Don't be a lonely boy. Don't be a lonely girl. Come in and grab this right now. All the puns. We have so many great puns for you today. Are you ready? Probably not.
Well, get ready, because here they come.
Here they go.
Billy Idol! Happy holidays! It's a
nice day for a white Christmas. I don't think that's actually on there, but we just wanted to do that.
White Christmas is on there, but I don't think he does it that way.
Maybe he does.
Maybe he does. I don't know.
Find out.
It'd be cool. 15 festive tracks and originals, including the brand new track On a Christmas Day. We've got the virginal vinyl press on white. In the midnight hour, she cried, ho, ho, ho.
See, we got 2 in. That's great. Yes.
Thank you.
All right. Shut your mouth. Next up, Garbage, beautiful Garbage. Speaking of shut your mouth, that we're listening to right now. I would never tell Emily to shut her mouth. Their 3rd studio album, initially released way back in 2001, that expanded on the band's musical variety with stronger melodies, more direct lyrics, no more crazy I'm only happy when it rains metaphors, and sounds mixing rock with electronica, new wave, hip hop, and girl groups. This deluxe edition features newly remastered audio by Billy Bush and Butch Vig, pressed on 2 LP 180G, as well as a 12-inch of B-sides and memorabilia. Sweet. Beautiful, one might say.
Okay. Next up, we have Jerry Garcia and John Kahn, Garcia Live, Volume 14. Recorded live at the Ritz in Manhattan, January 27th, 1986. It's a remastered, vibrant acoustic performance featuring dead classics like Friend of the Devil and Ripple, Bob Dylan covers, and other favorites from the Garcia songbook.
Nice. Next up, Bad Brains, Rock for Light, the DC hardcore punk legend's 2nd full-length album, originally released way back in 1983. Produced by Rick Ocasek of the Cars fame. This is the original mix of the album, available for the first time in decades as the band originally intended. Some of you may be familiar with the 1991 mix, but this is the OG 83 mix. Indie exclusive, press the yellow vinyl. These are going to go quick.
Yes, they
Please.
are. Next up, we have Primus, Green Nagahide. The Cali alt metal band is celebrating the 10th anniversary of this fine record. We've got some prime Primus for you. Limited 2 LP pressed at 45 RPM on Ghostly Green with download.
Next up, Mr. Bungle, The Night They Came Home. Their 2020 live streaming event includes performances of songs from their album The Raging Wrath of the Easter Bunny Demo, along with cover songs, official music videos, behind-the-scenes bonus features, and celebrity guest cameos like Henry Rollins and Josh Homme. We've got an indie-exclusive 2 LP orange version for you. Hey, I said Homme right, I just didn't say Josh right. Or homie. Homie. Did you say Gro calls him homie? Come on, that's not what I said. Homie. Hame. Hame. That's what I said. I said Hame. Hi, Josh, if you're out there. Anyway, we only have a couple of these left because the UPS shipment got bungled also. So we're going to hopefully get those replaced. But here you go. If you want it, message us, call us, all that good stuff.
Next up, we have Diana Ross, Thank You. Recorded in her home studio, the latest from Queen Ross offers a powerful, inclusive musical message of love and togetherness. 13 new songs co-written and collaborated with award-winning songwriters and producers including Jack Antonoff, Troy Miller, Triangle Park, Spike Stent, Prince Charles, Amy Wadge, and many more. Got the double LP as well as the shiny CD.
Nice. Next up, It's a Good Feeling, the Latin soul of Fania. The singles travel back to the golden era of Latin soul and boogaloo with a sizzling 2 LP from Craft Recordings. Features hit singles and rarities from Ray Barretto, Joe Bataan, Bobby Valentine, and many more.
Next up, we have Bullet for My Valentine. They're self-titled, originally set for October 22nd. The Welsh heavy metal band's new full-length album is finally here. Frontman Matt Tuck says it's a mix of their last 2 albums, features the single Knives, and they promise to show a more aggressive side. So,
Knives are pretty aggressive. There you
pressed
go.
on gold.
Next up, Ari Lennox, Foe, the DC R&B singer's debut album on vinyl for the very first time. This deluxe 2 LP also includes instrumentals for every track, as you can see right there. You got 2 sides to this record. Nice.
Next up is Brian Fallon, Night Divine. The Jersey Gaslighter is back with another solo project. This hymn cover album is inspired by the first sounds he remembers hearing as a child and features his mom on background vocals, pressed on natural vinyl with Black Squirrel.
Next up, Slayer, Show No Mercy. The thrash metal band's 1983 debut, reissued on pink and orange marble, limited to just 1,000 copies worldwide. It's right there. It says that right there.
Next up is Keith Richards, Run Rudolph Run. This reissue from the co-founding Stones member revisits 3 of his solo covers, including 2 reggae greats, The Harder They Come and Pressure Drop, which features the late great Toots.
Toots in the Maytals. Toots.
It's very cold.
Hey, Toots. I would never say that to Toots.
No.
All right.
Listen.
I misspelled
it's
Josh.
Cold.
You misspelled.
I didn't
mispronounce
it.
Right. No, it's spelled wrong.
Apparently I'm a lush. It's on Splatter Edition, 45 RPM. Run, Rudolph.
Keith Richards.
Before they're gone.
Please, Keith, just stay alive 3 more days for me, please.
God.
Well, it's true.
I mean, yeah,
right? But
that
probably
man's
not
gonna live
because of
until,
me,
like,
but yeah, he's gonna live forever.
He's gonna be the last person on Earth.
Just till I see you live, man. Brent Squirrality Trio, A Charlie Brown Christmas. You already know it. You might already have it, but do you have it on cassette? It's right here. It's cute. It's silver, snow, slush colored right there.
Summer Walker, Still Over It. Second studio album by the Atlanta-born R&B singer. 20 new tracks. Collaborations with Cardi B, City Girls member JT, SZA, Ari Lennox, Lil Durk, Pharrell Williams, Omarion, and Sierra. And featuring the lead single, X for a Reason.
And Pharrell and the Neptunes, by the way. Neptunes don't always get all the credit they need. It's the Neptunes. It's everybody there. Charles Mingus. Mingus. It's like Beetlejuice, but it's Mingus. One of his quintessential recordings finds a mini big band playing some of Mingus's best-known compositions, albeit with new titles. Features his favorites, Eric Dolphy, Booker Irvin, and Jackie Byard among its all-star cast. Verve's acoustic sounds features transfers from analog tapes and remastered 180-gram vinyl in deluxe gatefold packaging. I believe this one was pressed at QRP with a Staunton tip-on.
Oh, Duke of Hastings. This is the Bridgerton soundtrack. It's one of my favorite shows of 2020, and Des and I are both super hyped that this soundtrack is out.
She's hyping right now.
I don't know if you can hear her, but she's yelling
very
hype.
quiet, as loud as she can. She's very small vocal cords.
Side 1 contains the violin-laced pop cover songs performed by the legendary Vitamin String Quartet. Songs originally by Billie Eilish, Ariana Grande, Maroon 5, Shawn Mendes, Celeste, and Taylor Swift. And side 2 contains original score music by Chris Bowers, and it's on Daphne's Dream purple vinyl.
Nice. Next up, another soundtrack, Ghostbusters 2 original soundtrack. First time ever, 32 years after the film's 1989 release, the soundtrack is available on vinyl. It includes the original tracks, 3 newly recorded tracks, 1 track that was originally recorded for the film but left off the soundtrack, a lot of tracks, a lot of good tracks, pressed to clear wax with pink slime splatter, which is the important part.
Tracks on wax.
Pink slime splatter, ladies and gentlemen. Tracks on wax.
Next up is Abba Voyage, one of the most successful music groups of all time, has announced its return after nearly 40 years with the arrival of their new studio album. The songs are the first new material from the Swedish Super Troopers.
Thanks for these, Zach. We wouldn't have come up with
1982.
these on our own, so Zach gets full credit for these ABBA puns.
Yep.
Yes. You just have to give credit where credit is due.
Pressed to blue vinyl and comes with a poster and postcard.
Next up, Steve Perry, The Season. The ex-Journey singer is getting in the holiday spirit with his 8-track album, his first new work since Traces. He hopes it brings listeners back to a golden moments with loved ones. Don't stop believing in Santa Claus. There you go, Steve Perry.
Next up is Tigran, A Fable, the Armenian folk artist's first solo album on vinyl for the first time. This landmark recording fuses potent jazz improvisation with the folkloric music of Armenia, each song telling a story.
Next up, we've got Wanda Jackson, Encore. The Queen of Rockabilly is back with her final album. Written after she announced her retirement, she describes it as her life story. Songs feature duets with Joan Jett, Elle King, and more, pressed on translucent red.
So we got Joseph, Trio Sessions Volume 2. The Portland Pulp Folksters are back with a second volume of stripped down cuts from their catalog. Tracks include Come In Close, Good Luck Kid, and breakout hit White Flag, all on Clear Smoke pressing.
Such a great band. Seen them live twice. Next up, Cyndi Lauper, Merry Christmas, Have a Nice Life. A fresh homespun take on a time-honored tradition featuring Lauper's trademark sass on songs like Christmas Conga and The Bawdy, Minnie and Santa, among the 8 original tunes on the record. Pressed to clear wax with red and white candy cane swirl vinyl, gift wrapped inside a beautiful gatefold color. Elves Just Want to Have Fun is not on here. I'm just so sad about that. They just wanna. Go ahead.
Next up is The Grinch. It's the highest grossing holiday film of all time. Surprise.
Wow.
Yeah.
That's what?
You
Man,
got-
I guess
what's his name?
tickets were really expensive. That was back when tickets were $100 a ticket, right? Does that explain it? I don't know. Anyway, that's a great movie. I'm sorry.
What's his face?
Sorry to disparage Mr. Carey. We love Mr. Carey.
Cumberbund.
Oh yeah,
Yeah.
Bandersnatch.
It's the highest. I already read that part. It's got an incredible soundtrack featuring Tyler, the creator, Danny, the Elfman, Jackie Wilson, Pentatonics, and more. And is available here on vinyl for the first time ever, pressed on clear vinyl with Santy Soup Swirl.
Next up, New Age Doom and Lee Scratch Perry, Guide to the Universe. New Age Doom follows up its critically acclaimed 2020 drone metal opus, Himalayan Dream Techno, with a serendipitous LP featuring the dub legend Lee Scratch Perry as lead vocalist, which takes listeners on a sonic trip, I'm sure it is, through a genre-defying blend of drone, jazz, stoner rock, noise, and of course, dub. Because how can you have Lee Scratch Perry without the dub?
Yep. Next up, we have Fela, The London Scene. This album marks the beginning of what would become his signature Afrobeat style and serves as a great introduction to his music, and features legendary drummer Ginger Baker of Cream fame.
Nice.
This is the 50th anniversary reissue, pressed to red, blue, and white splatter wax.
All right, Seagal Harmonizer. For his first new album in 2 years, Ty glides smoothly in a new wild area via a synthesism. Yeah, that's actually what it says. Interesting. A production overhaul, rebooting guitar and keyboard tones and zones. A seething yet emotionally austere statement. All
Okay,
right
Zach.
here. Okay, Zach. Make us say the hard words, man.
Listen, just because you're also a college professor
Just-
doesn't
yeah.
mean you know the hard words.
Come on.
Next up, we've got another piece of paper for you. Tomorrow, along with the Radiohead and Snail Mail, we'll have Titus Andronicus,
Nice.
The Monitor. It's the 10th anniversary remastered edition with the original lost sequence and the side breaks restored.
Way to take us out, Emily. Woo.
I don't know how to talk. I
Anyway,
completely
that is
forgot how
a
to
great
speak.
album. Like, it's a fantastic punk rock album about a naval battle that occurred right out here in the Chesapeake Bay, not less than like a mile or 2 miles that way. So good. And I think they originally got their start in Virginia. I think they're from northwestern Virginia or something like that. So anyway, check it out if you've never heard that record. It's really great. That's what we've got for you. We're still digging through the vinyl. We didn't make a really big dent this week, but you'll see some cool new stuff that we're flowing out. So come see us. Again, hot chocolate for Emily
Please.
this weekend, and
Or
Des
like
and
hand
Allison.
warmers,
Hand warmers. It's
cozy
actually not bad.
sweaters.
It's like 65. It's like nice spring weather. Jazz is loving it. She's got her winter fur already. She's like kicking back.
Yep.
So anyway, be well. See you guys soon. Bye.